Today is the 6th of April and I've only had one question on my mind for quite some time now. And that is, what is going to happen to Stack Overflow now that we have AI-assisted chats such as Bard and ChatGPT? To kick off my research, I first tried to do a simple comparison by seeing which was faster for a simple coding problem. Stack Overflow immediately thought I was a robot. But that's okay, I'm a pretty intelligent robot, so I got past the CAPTCHA and I made it to the search bar soon after. I then asked how I could get the date in Python. This search gave me the following results. And with another 20 seconds of research, I managed to get this answer, which was somewhat what I was looking for. But then I decided to try the same thing with ChatGPT, and we're using the default GPT-3 model for this. So I asked how to get the date in Python, and in a split second, the answer it output was this. But it didn't stop there. It also provided an explanation and a way to format it. So for a simple question like this, I found ChatGPT to be a clear winner in terms of speed and usability. We didn't have to wait hours to get an answer that either called us stupid or mentioned that our question is a duplicate. Although it is important to specify that ChatGPT can confidently give you wrong information. That is true. So I tend to follow up my ChatGPT searches with a fast Google search to make sure I'm on the right page. And sometimes that leads me back to Stack Overflow. But moving on to the company that owns Stack Overflow. The company that owns Stack Overflow doesn't show any significant sign of decline from what I see. Here is the history of process for the past 6 months as of the 5th of April of 2023 displayed by the Google search engine. And for those of you who are not aware of what Process is the company that acquired Stack Overflow back in 2021. I also read a few news articles regarding the launch of ChatGPT and any correlation that might have with Stack Overflow potentially declining. Websites like Tech Cable have written about Stack Overflow declining since the release of ChatGPT. But I honestly don't know if this information is reliable, considering it was in December that Tech Cable mentioned the decline, and a lot of people go on holiday usually in December. My channel also saw a dramatic decrease after the launch of ChatGPT, but again, the end of December and January are the worst months for many companies due to holidays. And I personally don't see people using Stack Overflow as much while they're on holiday. So I decided to try another website, the Metaverse Post, which made a bold statement in terms of Stack Overflow's traffic plummeting as ChatGPT launched. This time we got a much more radical number, such as that Stack Overflow faced a 50% decline upon the release of ChatGPT on the 30th of November. I personally find this data very hard to understand and read, and once again, the decline also takes place during the biggest holiday season for most Western countries. So it really leaves me open to wondering if ChatGPT really led to this massive decline or not. Personally, I have no idea what the next step for Stack Overflow is going to be, but I'm really curious to see whether they will continue to compete in the new market of AI. I also had a nice chat with ChatGPT about the future of Stack Overflow, and ChatGPT mostly had nice things to say, aside from the toxic community and questionable answers that you might get from a community-driven product. But no matter how hard I tried to lead it in the negative direction, ChatGPT only had optimistic things to say about Stack Overflow. And I don't know if this is due to the internal politics of OpenAI or not. I also asked it to give me financial advice based on whether I should invest in Stack Overflow. ChatGPT will always warn you that it cannot give you financial advice, but if it was hypothetical, it would tell me to invest in Stack Overflow. To sum it up, I still don't know what Stack Overflow is planning to do in this transition of AI-assisted programming. It's true that they still have a system that helps you get answers for more specific questions when it comes to code, but I personally had to wait hours before getting any response for more complicated coding questions, if I got a response, and that highly depended on the good soul that was randomly roaming Stack Overflow on that day. I didn't find any updates addressing the future of Stack Overflow at the moment, but I will continue following their newsletter. And I'm also very curious to hear what you think about the future of Stack Overflow. Let me know in the comment section down below. But with all that being said, as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.